I'm really trying to define myself. The company is already called AW Lighting Designs, but I'm asking them what, how, why. Who am I doing this for? What is this all about? Right? And recently we came up with a byline for us, which was cultural anthropology via light and color. That's what we do, right? We understand the culture, we understand the anthropology of the culture, and then use light and color to provide solutions which are appropriate to the culture, to the people, so that the people can be the best version of themselves. What can we do instead of just saying, I wanted to look like Singapore, I wanted to look like Dubai, I wanted to look like New York, I wanted to just use those standards. My question was why? It's not like I got it right. It's not like that's the only way to do it. But if you don't understand light from all of its nuances and you just look at it as lux levels, then it's like saying a berry is a 180-pound man, or 85 kg worth of land. That's it. That's all it is to it. Right? I think there's a little more to it. Light, of course, whether you look at it, within our culture or other culture, there's always a great reverence for light, the symbolism. There are many, many cultures that address it in a similar manner. But what started happening in 2009 was that we had already built millions of square feet and around the world. And I was very happy about it. Please don't get me wrong, very grateful. But the question kept coming up in my head is that there's got to be more to this. There's got to be more to this than just doing a project, finishing it, and feeding the power structure that existed, whether it was a developer or a city or whatever it be, right? So I started looking at how else can we define light, which is not connected to just pure metrics. Right? So I'm not talking about the emotional nuances of it. I'm talking about it in holistically looking at light as a form of energy, which then connects with you as a human being, and then you connect to the universe. Right? That's how we are. Right? We are all forms of energy. We have definite energy fields within us, and light is a form of energy. Standardized to the point of being dumbed down for analysis. Right? We're all falling prey to it. And we've been working in-house to figure out how do we use this changing landscape to address architecture better. Right? And the thing that we're focusing now is cultural anthropology and humanizing light. Humanizing light, not that whole conversation about which everybody is talking about, health and wellness. Sure, but really the analysis has to be turned on its head and say how to use light so that the human being is the best version of themselves, either in front of it or around it or however you impact it, right? Now what happens is that they start saying, oh no, we're going to cut the cost, so let's cut this out, let's cut that out, etc., etc. And then it becomes conditional logic, that you're responding to conditions. But if your composition is strong, then even when it goes through the inevitable budget cut, start with like 5 crores for the lighting, and then towards the end of the project, it's at 2.5 crores, right? We want those of us who are, in the field and working know that this happens, So, what do you do at that time? When your compositional logic is firmly in place, then the conditions will be very easily dealt with, right? Right? They say, no, we need to cut costs. I say, well, the point is, I can lose weight. I can lose weight by cutting an arm off, right? Well, definitely, well, this thing is gone. But is that the right way to do it, right? And that becomes kind of an interesting construct to utilize in the work that we do.
It's different as for the understanding the needs and wants of humans.
Understanding exactly. So all of it is accurate, right?
Yeah.
Is it close to personalizing slightly?
Personalizing?
No, personifying, giving it an entity of a living entity. Is it more like a
It's very interesting point. Help me understand.
humanizing? Humanizing is the idea of living being.
Yeah.
So I believe a kind of a thought that it is a living entity or it's something which is trying to make its presence felt by being a living character or living.
It's lovely. It's lovely. I would say that all the points that you said and then what you said, right? That's the conclusion of it. That if you look at your project as having a soul, having a personality, what's it like? Right? There's not one personality that's right for everything. You know, that's where light actually has some relevance to the work and the present day. 20 years ago, people didn't know what to do with lights. You know, that's why you needed Philips and the lighting designers from Philips or the lighting engineers from Philips to tell you, how much is the lighting wiring and regular purpose. Right? Like you said, that conversation is over because between software and ChatGPT, you can get all the answers. Right? So, what is our relevance? Our relevance as designers is the soul, form and function, the needs of the people, what you said, all true. But thinking from the perspective of the human being first, that's really it. And then giving it a personality, giving it a form and shape that has a personality.